What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion. You're here with the boys. We got Slim. We got you already know this man Jake, and our boy over here, Piper Games. Yes, sir. And we're here with who? And we're here at YCS Niagara Falls. And what'd you do today?
You're also here with Team Bag.
Hey, Team Bag, let's go.
Big Apple Gaming.
Oh, okay.
I'm Isaiah Houston, and I got top 32 at YCS Niagara.
Yes, sir.
Third YCS top in a row.
Oh, nice. This is your third one in a row.
Insane.
So I was actually scrambling before the event. I was thinking about maybe playing Runic Spright or pure Runics. I can't believe I stooped that low, right?
He went to that pure Runic.
I was talking to my man here, Saji. He was like, "Yo, I was won 21 in a row on Dunenberg." I'm like, "What are you playing? Like, what's the sauce?" He's like, "The same regional list, the same list that he got first place at Game of Thrones." I'm like, "All right, let me try that." So it's pretty much the same list, and I'm gonna go into it.
Let's see it.
It's just for normal summon, just 3 Diva, 3 Swap, and Ronin. Never drew Ronin today. That was pretty good.
What do you mean Ronin's broken?
He's the best card, bro.
Ronin's broken.
So these were good. When you open this, like this just helps you go into like access code, go in second. Like if they stop
so
this,
many lines like Celine Access. Like nobody plays those cards, but it's like very good for reading.
it was pretty good. This is the card you want to see every game though, because when you open this, you're able to play around everything. You don't care about nib too much. You don't care about imperm too much. You just go. This is the other best cards. The 3 blue and the 3 jet. And then the 1-ofs. So 1 red, 1 carrot, 1 pixies. I was on red, 2 red for a while, but that's because I was always searching another starter off of jet. But because I didn't want to auto lose to maybe getting like blown out in the mirror. I just started searching smashers. So like 1 red was like fine. And then I played a boatload of hand traps. So I played 3 Imperm, 3 Ash. Since it's like a big event, Ash is fine, but I sided this out in the tier matchup because it's not too good. Like Ash and Kick Hollows doesn't really like do enough. But if they're on punk tiers, I keep this in because you just want to be able to stop like Zay if you have to, like Foxy at times, E-Telly, because that just does so much. So I just keep in all the hand traps and I side in some more. 3 nib, this card was crazy. If you actually don't go for smashers and you want starters for follow-up because you're afraid of Dark Ruler, like having these are still fine because in the mirror match, like when you have the Zeus, you already plan to nib. So this is a card that is gonna guarantee not gonna full combo you. And the same thing with Ash. So they'll like go Zeus, no effect, and they'll blow up the board. Probably you'll set it with Toad, and then they'll go starter and you have Ash. And then 2 Valor, 1 Ogre. You'll see why 1 Ogre. Because we played Gamma and E-Telly. So one thing I didn't like about Spright was the only extender past the normal that they had was starter. So I took the high risk, high reward of playing the 3 Gamma with the E-Telly. If I open like going second, like any combination of these with like a normal, like this just plays through. Like I don't need Dark Ruler in the mirror. There was a time where like I opened up these 2, Diva, like swap, and like I destroyed his whole board. And he was playing Adventure. I didn't even start it yet. I just summoned this after baiting everything out. I go into Water Charmer, take his toe, and I start it, and that was game. And then the 1 smashers, Korbai. I never play without this card in my deck. And then there's 2 pot.
Nice.
The only change from the original list was we took out 1 Ogre for Callby because he refuses to play without it. I actually prefer the next hand trap and siding in Callby. Just because like I believe like you need to stop the board as much as you can. Also like I found myself this weekend because like E-Telling and stuff never stopping boards. You have to break the boards like E-Telling and things like that. But when I had the extra hand trap, I just felt like I was drawing broken. I was drawing like 3 hand trap Diva blue. It was, but with Callby it's a little awkward.
I always drew Korbai going first, so that was optimal for me. And then I didn't lose a single mirror match. I played like 4. I played like 3 Evil Twins and 1 Adventure, and I destroyed all of them. Like, most of them was 2-0. I think all of them was 2-0 actually, because I just drew like hand traps. So that was good. this deck is only as good as when you hand trap your opponent. So like this deck, if you don't know how to hand trap like Tier Elements, you don't know how to hand trap in general, like this deck is not playable. And then for the extra deck, it's a totally awesome card. 3 gigantic, 3 elf since it's pure, and then both charmers, Hulk, Selene access. So a lot of times like you'll bait things with like Hulk, Selene access, and then you go into this and have started for game.
This is actually just bait, so that's why we still run Diva, because you added back with Toad. Then on turn 3, you use Diva to make access code. They have to respond with cards, and then you OTK them with Pixies and Fusions. So you just bridge into this, like with
Bro.
That's the word.
Yeah, that's so you go Diva into Access, and then you'll go Access and another monster into Elf, Elf into another monster, then make Gigantic, Blue, Jet, Pixies.
Another reason why we're playing Nib, like if you nib your opponent, like you can give them like a 6k beat stick. You put it in attack. You attack with Pixies. And Phoenix. Do 15, and then 16 plus 15. That's 75k. So in total, that's 95 damage.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
This is the trust type.
So yeah, I like having this option, this or a Cat Shark, just because you want your starter to be able to push for game. Like, if you're not playing cards like this, your starter like can't push for game. There's a few things I missed here and there. Like these are more so like the mandatory cards, right? And then like everything else is.
I think you cut this.
Everything else is optional because.
I think you cut this, and low key this. Low key, but not really. I still like that.
I lost the game simply because. So this is my normal pot banish, right? These cards go away. No, this stays. This has to stay. So these go away, and then I potted for 6, right? But I need to make. I normally keep this because I need to make a 3200 gigantic without going into elf. So I lost the game because the third elf came up, going second, which it never came up for me. And that was one of my losses in Swiss. But this is normally the 5 cards I banish, and then I'll probably, like if I'm playing this exact list, like choosing like between these cards here. So that was, everything was pretty good. Only thing I missed at times was like a sweeper against like tiers. I think Mannequin Cat is crazy, especially in the mirror match. Like if it goes to a grind game, just being able to have that card to get you into your engine is pretty good on either player's turn. I got cherries once. That was the only time I missed cards like IP, like disruption from the extra deck. A lot of times, like your engine is so strong, you have so much follow up that hand traps would normally get you there. And they did. And then the 3 crow. So I side out the ashes against tier, just put in the crows. This is good going first and second. This is the only other monster I played. Just gotta play it, you know. Also played 3 lightning storm, 1 smashers, 1 duster for back row decks like Flunder and Reboot. This is the God card. I never drew it though. I played against mostly meta, so I never like needed it. But I decided. Honestly, like if I don't really care about Eradicator because I play like 9 spells in the main. So I just side out the pots and I put in like these. So like I never side like if they Eradicated me, it's not like doing much. Now if they deck Devi me, that's different.
Yeah.
But I don't expect most people to be on deck Devi.
But it's also like the paleo trap now.
The pillow trap is crazy, but that's why I have these.
Yeah.
So. And then, you see the spice. The 2 warning.
It's a spice.
Old school.
Old school.
So this is really good. It's just like, so we basically play 4 smashers in the mirror match. 2 are searchable and 2 are unsearchable. Like, I think this should have been D barrier, but I just played the same exact list from the regional list.
The reason I kept with the card, so I cut this for a long time, but then like everyone was on econ, and then me and him were like, how do you play around econ? And there's like, you lose. So the only way you play around it is to warning the normal.
Yeah.
And then you have Toad for the next thing. So it's just broken. So like it plays around every random thing. And against tier, you still side with him because like against tier, I normally don't respond to any tier elements. I think tier elements cards are just like a means to an end, which are links. So he's just warning the link.
Yeah.
His the runic cards too.
Yeah,
every single runic spell gets negated. So yes.
Like,
we sided hard for that because of the anti spells and the warnings.
Like you said it, and then like hope they don't have the MST. Like, they just
Yeah, set
chain
warning,
it.
activate storm.
Never came up, but it probably should have been Cosmics because like hitting Selic is crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to side evenly, but we went with the Storms last second. It was fun. And then this was the best card all day. I sided against the Mirror too because a lot of people are on like the Evil Twin and Adventures. So like, and then we're playing like Super Poly. So like, if you side those, that doesn't do anything. Also, one person, game 3, told me to go first. I was
Wow.
like, okay, Diva, Blue,
Rip.
extend handshake.
Jesus.
So yeah, so you play around Super Poly, and then you go draw phase, anything, anti-spell, then you can free to do whatever. You give it a Super Poly, give it an Econ, give it a Dark Ruler, the whole Brave Engine is dead, you don't lose the Core Buy and the Toad, and now the only play is like Zeus.
Yeah.
And you have out to that, because your spells are live that you set. Same thing, even against Terra Element, you stop a lot of stuff that would normally beat you. And if you respond to like, sometimes I was told in dangers, like I'll just negate the dangers.
If you draw this, you told dangers.
And then it just becomes a Reinhardt pass deck at that time, like Reinhardt Shaylin, and then those get stopped by the hand traps.
Easy.
So this was the list.
You do hand traps, toad, and
Cause he nice, bro.
no wonder you're tall.
Yeah, bro. So you got any shout outs, brother?
Yeah, shout out Team Bag. Shout out my YouTube channel, Ground Game YGO. Check out, we're gonna do an in-depth video on how to like hand trap 2 elements and just in general. That'd be pretty fun. Also shout out to everybody that helped me test and get ready for the event. Couldn't have done it without them. And shout out for you guys.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Congratulations on top 32, bro.
Take care.